The reality is, and that what we need to understand is that within a grid, there needs to be a certain base load, and that electricity demand fluctuates throughout the day. So the general understanding is that the most of the power consumption within South Africa is being used during the time when the households are at home. So when we go home at night and we start cooking and we switch the lights on and we watch the television, that's when the whole country and the street lights turns on. That's when the whole country starts using quite a bit of electricity. Unfortunately, during that time, the sun is not shining anymore, which means no power can really be distributed from the solar panels, except if you store that throughout the day in batteries and then push it into the grid. The wind isn't necessarily guaranteed during that time, although in certain parts, especially where I come from, it's almost certain the wind will blow every day. You're not always sure what time. So because of that and the potential unpredictability on a 24-hour scale of renewable energy, there's definitely still a base load needed in the form of either nuclear or coal to keep the grid stable and to be able to provide the electricity during those peak hours where some of the renewable energy sources may not be at its peak. But that solution can be solved should we sort out the constraint that we have with storage. So the option is there to start storing electricity that's being generated when renewable energy is available, and then push that into the grid when those sources are not generating electricity. The problem with that, though, is that that is very expensive. So batteries and electricity storage is still very expensive. And when you start doing that cost versus benefit exercise, that's where the guys are saying we might be better off just using the other sources of electricity during those times rather than storing it and then using it later.